Hi health professionals, how are you going? Karen Finnan here. So today I'm talking more to the physical-based health professions, and we're looking at palpation. How do we do this when we're doing an online consultation? We can't put our hands on the patient. But of course the patient can, so how are we going to go about collecting that information that we need? Well, one of the first things is, how is your intake process going to facilitate this? At Online Physio, we already know the type of medical condition that someone has before we jump on the video call. And depending what that is, we are then able to direct them to send through digital images of themselves with their hand on the pain or pointing to where the most painful area is. And that starts to give us palpation-based information. The next step is making sure that you guide the patient to wear clothing suitable for that body part on the call. This is a step that we often forget. You think video call, it's just face to face. But if you can ensure that, say, a lower limb injured person has shorts on for their call, it's going to be a lot easier to guide them to touch and feel that body part and that area of their body. Now, the next thing is that trick of switching to smartphone. So if it is an upper body condition, it's a lot easier to guide a patient of where to touch, and you're much better able to see where their painful areas are. Lower body, it's a bit more tricky. So if they've joined on their laptop, can they use that same video call link to then reopen the call on their smartphone, so they then have a roaming camera to show you with their fingers on the main areas of the pain? The next step with palpation, a really good way to go, can be screenshots. So once on the video call, you have a really clear image of them with their hand on the painful area. Taking a screenshot can then be a really good way to refer back to and remember where their pain started, because sometimes these things move. Now, of course, make sure to store those screenshots securely. And finally, pen marks can be a really handy way to go as well. So if you guide a patient to grab a pen, and as they find painful areas, to perhaps mark them, that then can give you, once you observe that body part with those pen marks on it, rather than your finger being there, it gives you more of an ability to hone in on where that pain particularly is. Telehealth is all about problem solving, and losing our hands on touch can be one of the hardest challenges to get through. But hopefully these tips have shown you that there are so many ways that we can collect this information. In this process, we're actually teaching our patients how to perceive and monitor their own pain as well. So I think that's really useful. I hope that's been really helpful, and I look forward to chatting to you next time, guys. See you later.